If you are watching this video, that means you are interested to get your hands dirty with Amazon Web Services. Maybe you have read about the theories about AWS services, maybe took some certifications, but you still didn't get a chance to get your hands dirty on AWS. So you have come to the right place today because I am going to show you how to get started uh, in this video, uh, how to create an account and which services are free and which of those you have to pay for. And I mainly focus on the free services because, just like me, you may not want to pay a lot of money for AWS. Uh, I mean, some of the services are still cheap, so it may not be like a lot of money, but we all like free stuff, right? So first, let's look at what's available on the AWS free tier webpage, and then I will walk you through the account creation process in the next video. So just to get started, this is the AWS free tier web page. So get free hands-on experience with AWS platform, products, and services. So there are three offers here. We have services that are always free. You don't pay anything all the time. And you have 12 months free service since your subscription or account creation. And then there are trial services where, these are the short-term free trial offers and they are available um, through many different software solutions. Okay, so let's look at the free tier details. So the first, you can filter here by whichever you want. So if we want to look at which services are always free, for instance, so you have a DynamoDB up to 25 GB, AWS Lambda 1 million, SNS, CloudWatch, a lot of them. I mean, you can check those out, but they are pretty big for just playing with and get your hands dirty on creating simple solutions or applications. And then we have the 12 months free tier. We have EC2 instance where most of the time, you might need to use EC2 instance if you want to create an application. I mean, there are other alternatives, but mostly, we all start with creating an EC2 instance and playing with it, accessing it, and stuff like that. So this is free for 12 months, up to 750 hours per month. This is a lot. I mean, you can run it for 750 hours per month. And storage-wise, Amazon S3, this is also another service that most of us use as a starters. So this is 5 GB S3. So if you want to create a static web page or if you want to build a machine learning model and you want to store the data in S3, um, a lot of applications. So up to 5 GB, you have 12 months free. And then if you want to play around with RDS, creating RDS cluster using those different databases, you have 750 hours. So it's also an EC2 instance behind the scene. So, but you have 750 hours. And then API gateway, definitely for web page uh, authentication or interaction with the backend Amazon API. So this is also one important service to play with. And if you are interested about text processing, natural language processing, Amazon Comprehend, you have 5K here restriction. Yeah, and you can check out the rest. I mean, there are tons of available applications. And then the other one is the trials, let's look at what's on the trials. So on the trials we have uh, the most commonly used is Amazon SageMaker. This is the one you use to create machine learning models. It has tons of Amazon's built-in algorithms where you can use to train and create a model and do some inferences. So this 250 hours is a lot. So this is also referring to the notebook, SageMaker notebook instance that you create. Still EC2 instance behind the scene, but um, this is where you run Jupyter notebooks. And then we have ground truths for two menses. So ground truth is used for data labeling. So if you have unlabeled data and you want to label it, this ground truth provides that service, and it's free for two menses. This is a lot. And Redshift also is a data warehouse. So this is also a free trial for two menses, which is super cool. And Amazon QuickSight, another fast, easy to use cloud power business analytics service. So for visualization and for some forecasting and interaction with the data in S3 buckets. So Amazon QuickSight, it's also something that you like to play with. So these are some of the services. I mean, I did not cover all of them. If you are interested in a particular product category, like you can select, for instance, you can hit just machine learning, and then you have Comprehend, SageMaker. And if you want to look at database, you have Redshift here for trials. So you can play with this and see which ones you are interested to play with, and then you can use those services for 12 months free, or for the trial duration, or the ones which are always free. Uh, Please understand the always free versions have you know a limit to the size. For instance, if you look at always free, if you exceed 25 GB, you will have to pay. But up to 25 GB it is free, so you should not exceed the limit. So you have to set up an alarm that tells you whenever you exceed the threshold for the free tier. So, and then the next thing is to really get started. Um, Sign up for AWS account and then look at the 10-minute tutorials and then start building in the console. Uh, so Amazon AWS console will give you easy access, graphical interface access to build your production solution quickly and easily once you are ready. So um, and these are also support videos that you can use to learn how to start using AWS in minutes. And then I mean, these are just what I have already discussed. So in the next video, we're going to see how we can create a free AWS account. Please don't forget to hit subscribe to get notified of upcoming videos. I'm going to walk you through the process of creating a free account, and then we will look at one of the 10-minute tutorial on exactly how you can get started with the actual uh, uh, work on AWS. All right. See you in the upcoming video.